Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Seth Bohnhoff here with a check of your forecast for this weekend. As we begin things here on this Saturday, we're actually going to have some pretty hot conditions again. I know that's no surprise to anybody, but yeah, we are really going to dial things up here starting today. So we see those high temperatures climb into maybe the mid-90s. 94 is your high temperature today in Champaign. It'll be sunny throughout most of the day today. Then as we get closer to the sunset hours, we could see a few storms pop into the picture. I think better chances will kind of wait until after the sun goes down. Let's talk about those temperatures therefore here in the afternoon. 94 in Champaign, 95 in Mattoon, 95 degrees in Effingham. It is going to be a toasty day. But as I said, there are some chances for storms, and that is enough to at least bring a marginal risk for severe storms, according to the Storm Prediction Center. That's just kind of tucked into the northeastern corner of the area for the most part. That's where the highest probabilities of storms are going to be, and with all the heat and humidity, there's tons of juice, tons of ammunition per se for those storms to really fire up here. Let's look at future track. Again, most of your day looking pretty good. 5 o'clock here on your future track, and we still haven't seen much on the radar. But we could see a few storms kind of bubble up there closer to sunset. But I think the actual better risk kind of pops into play later on in the night as a decaying line of storms marches on in. Could see some strong winds throughout that line, as well as some heavy rain at times as well, and some pretty booming thunder, especially at that time in the night. So watch out for that. That should clear out a little bit as we head on into tomorrow morning. As a result, you're going to see that chance for storms continue tonight, and I think that'll be where you see your better chances for some of those stronger gusts, although those little pop-up storms here this evening do have a chance to maybe bring a strong gust or two with them also. Then we head on into tomorrow. Chance for rain only to 20%. The bigger story is going to be the heat and humidity. 95 degrees there for a high temperature, but a few storms are possible again tomorrow. Marginal risk across the northern half of the area. And this one's a little tricky because throughout the last several days, really didn't look like Sunday had any sort of chance for some showers and storms, but models picking up on perhaps a few of them trying to just kind of pop up there into the evening hours. Not a lot of upper level organization to keep these storms together, so I don't foresee it being a big issue for too long, but could see some very heavy rain and some very slow storm motion there with some of those. So might see some flooding possible, as well as some strong gusts here and there. Finally going to get a little bit of a break from the heat here into the middle part of this upcoming week, but still talking about mid to upper 80s. But that is definitely better than mid-90s like we'll have here this weekend. That'll be accompanied by some rain chances Monday and Tuesday as a kind of awkward backdoor cold front moves on through. Very bizarre direction that it's coming in from there, but it will at least bring some milder conditions here for us and drop those high temperatures into the mid-80s. Going to probably stay into those 80s here for quite some time, but towards the end of the month, perhaps some cooler weather on the way. Here's your 7-day forecast. More chances for rain than perhaps originally anticipated, but keeping those chances pretty low here over the next several days, but keeping those high temperatures very high all the way through to Tuesday. You can stay up to date the forecast at all times on the WCAT Weather app. This has been your Weather Now update. Enjoy your Saturday.